Hey everybody, I'm Leigh Daniel, and I am an attorney who specializes in family law. And what I really want to talk to you about today is facing your fear. Because a lot of times people come in to see me and they're so afraid of moving forward with a divorce. And it's not even that they're afraid of their spouse, they're more afraid of letting people know, letting their spouse know, but it's more of an internal fear because they are afraid of change. And change can be scary. But if you have been living in a situation where you know it's toxic, it's it's bad for you, it's bad for the kids, it's bad for your spouse, let's face it. If there's fighting, if there's cheating, if there's a lack of integrity in the marriage, and you know that something has to change, somebody's going to have to move forward, or you're just going to stay in that place of unhappiness. And I really believe that we all deserve to be happy. And moving forward can be terrifying, but it's a journey that you have to take. And when people talk to me about their fear, I try to remind them that we're going to take one step at a time, that it is a journey to the other side. And you don't know always how you're going to get there. You don't know people, how am I going to survive? How am I going to have enough money? How am I going to do without seeing my kids all the time? We can't answer every question. We can evaluate and try to help you. But the first step is making the decision and moving forward, and everything will fall into place. I've been doing this law stuff with divorces for so long that I can tell you with 100% certainty that things will work themselves out. We're going to figure it out together. Now, I had a mediation earlier this week, and I was talking to my client, and we really felt like a lot of the other offers we were getting were so motivated by fear. And before we get to that place, I try to really work through that with my client and help them see that we shouldn't be so afraid, that it's going to be okay, and help them see how it's going to be okay, whether it's with their children and the issues with their children, or if it's with money or their retirement, how are they going to live? And we kind of work through those things. So I want you to ask yourself, can you face your fear when you know that on the other side, things are going to be so much better? And a lot of times, your people are just so paralyzed at the thought of moving forward. But that's the only way to get to the other side of happiness or peacefulness, feeling like you're not losing yourself or losing your life. I hear a lot of really sad stories, and I see things that break my heart for the people that have been involved. I met with somebody yesterday who'd basically been blackmailed for many years into staying in the relationship, and it almost made me cry because I thought of all the trauma that I said, you're waiting for that shoe to drop, right? You're waiting for that bad thing to happen every day. That's not how we should live. And if you have children and you're telling yourself that your children don't know what's going on, they can feel that. They can feel the tension, the anxiety, the pain, the stress, the depression. You don't want your kids to grow up in that. So it's scary, but you can do it. And I know you can do it. Like I said, I see people and they come back to me and I look at them, and sometimes they look so amazing. They're relieved. Their face is clearer. They look confident. I met with somebody that I did their divorce last year, and they came in to see me last week, and I said, you look fantastic, because I could see what a difference this being free of the toxic environment had made on this person, and how much more confident they were than they had been the years previously when I first met with them, then we did their divorce. And this person had been very afraid, and now they're thriving. So it's as hard as it is, I just want you to know that you can do it, and that it will get better, and it just takes that first step. And in my office, that's really important to me, to help people see the other side in a more positive way. I mean, that's my whole platform, is that you can get divorced, and it can be the start of something better for you, rather than to stay stuck in all the negativity. I want people to move into that best version of themselves and their lives, for their children, and for their spouse. Rarely is it just one person that's not happy, right? So that's my little message for today. Because I'm really seeing all the people in fear, and just felt like I want to just tell people that there's hope and that there's a way through it. Anyway, I hope this helped somebody today. Have a good day. Thanks.